All right, welcome back to the husband versus wife Mustang challenge. Today we're calling it day one, but for those that haven't been playing along, Alyssa already smoked me by way too much, so we had to go get her a new Mustang. This is actually day 8 for me working with Cheyenne here, and it's going to be day 1 for Alyssa working with her new Curly Mustang. So the Curly had 1 day to settle in. She's doing super good with her 2 buddies. And so we're just going to jump right into working with her. So we're calling this day 1. For me, it's day 8. And you're looking at the leader right now of the husband versus wife Mustang challenge. I have 10 points already. I got 5 points for first touch and 5 points for getting the neck tag off. So I need to rack up as many points as I can.
People are going to want to know if I get it done with the Curly before you got it done with the roan.
So I get the points for those, but for like if you got the halter on like today really fast for some reason, then obviously you would get those points.
Okay, so going forward,
you can't steal mine.
It doesn't matter when I get first touch or get the neck take off. Those 2 don't count.
Right. Those are already on my scoreboard.
Okay.
No takebacks.
No takebacks.
But let's say so I'm going first today. Say like Roni does super good and I get the halter on in 35 minutes today. If you do really, really good, get first touch, neck tag off, and you for some reason got haltered in 30 minutes today, you would get those points. So now we're like starting kind of even.
I'll just skip the first touch and the neck tag and go straight
just
to the halter.
Straight for the halter. Get those points, baby. So it feels good. We're excited. We had a little hiatus. I got to go film Ty Evans' mule clinic, and then we took the road trip over to pick up the Curly girl, who needs a name, so drop name comments for Miss Curly. But now we're back in action, so we're jumping in, getting back to training, and it feels really good. So day 1, husband versus wife Mustang challenge. Here we go.
Are you going to set a timer?
Yeah, I'll set a timer. Day 1 Mustang training starts. 1 hour sessions today, right now. Oh, why'd I put it so far away? So today, since we've had a little time off, I have been coming out and petting her, and Alyssa also, when I was gone filming with Ty, Alyssa kept her friendly. She didn't work on anything, because I gave her very strict orders to not mess with my Mustang, but she did just keep her friendly, keep her from backtracking. So
don't tell Jason, but I did brush her one day. Just on the neck though.
But today I'm just going to try to kind of reconnect with her and maybe work with the halter a little bit, work at getting those dreads out, and mostly just have kind of a chill, nice day, first day back with her. Let's see. Oh, we got some new. I was using Cowboy Magic last time, but someone got us off of our wish list this Naughty Horse Apricot Detangling Gel, and Alyssa said it's way better, so I'm going to try it out today. Do you use a lot or less than the Cowboy Magic?
Probably about the same.
Similar?
It just is actually good for their hair instead of just like a silicone product.
It smells nice.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that? Yeah. Good girl. Man, it smells so good. Good girl. The main thing I want out of today is I want her to feel comfortable with me, and I also don't want her to do that little thing that she does occasionally where she's like, nah, forget you, I'm gonna do my own thing. And she's not really scared, she's more just like kind of testing, like, do I have to work with you? At least that's what it feels like. So I want none of that, and I want her to feel comfortable with me. So she's in a really good frame of mind today. Alyssa was working on a little taxidermy today, so we came out while some of her stuff was drying, and we just hung out with them, and they were all just so content and happy and chill. These 3 are the best. They're so fun to hang out with. Our whole herd is the best. Even Honey, who's a real challenge, is awesome. Good girl. 2 hands is scary. I saw one comment. I didn't read comments a lot when I was gone, but I tried to kind of thumb through them a little bit. And I saw one comment asked that when, I think it was directed to me, when I say good job or good girl, to say specifically what I'm looking at so that they could kind of play along and maybe learn a little bit. So right there, I was just saying good job, because she was a little sincerely nervous, got a little scared, but she did not turn and run all the way away from me. And she didn't turn her little butt toward me. Good girl. Nice. Yeah. Some scratches. I gotta get all this stuff off my hands. Man, you have quite a mane, girly. I would like for her, if I was doing perfect, I would like for her to never leave me. That would be kind of one of my goals for the day, would be me to always be leaving her. Let's see, can we get this on your right side? Good girl. Good, let's switch hands. Girl. Nice. Does that feel kind of good? A lot of times they're itchy right on their withers. And a lot of times you'll see when they're with a buddy out in the wild, they'll kind of scratch each other's withers for each other. So that can be a good spot to try. Oh, you could tell that's kind of feeling good. I'm blocking the camera, but her little lip is starting to twitch a little bit, like, oh yeah. Another comment I saw was someone asked, when you release, like how far away do you need to go? And I think the answer for that one is probably it depends. At first, it's like if they're feeling a lot of pressure, probably as big as our round pen here would be ideal. But as they get a little more comfortable with you and they're feeling less pressure from you, then you could probably go less distance, right?
Yeah, and at some point, like if say you're working with this, touching them with the stick, then just taking that stick away might be your release, and you might not even move your feet. So it really just depends on the horse.
Yeah, and with your level of training, because eventually you're going to be riding them, and,
right. And
your release is with you on their back.
Yep, exactly. So, but to start off with, sometimes if they're really afraid, their bubble might be 30 feet, so a release might be 60 feet, or however far away you can get from them.
Whatever takes the pressure off of them mentally. Yep. I'm gonna try and start working with two hands a little bit with her. You could tell it worries her a little bit to do two hands, but I'd like to get these dreads out so her hair's not breaking off. So
yeah, get those dreads out there, would you? Tired of looking at them.
She looks so wild.
You see Honey redid her dread a little bit today for me?
I did see that. Part of the problem is I don't know how to get the dreads out. Like, it's just like a giant knot.
We're gonna see Jason's detangling skills.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I do want to say, if we talk over each other, we don't mean to. We can't really hear each other very good. And I did notice while we're editing, every once in a while we talk over each other, but we just can't hear each other. How's that going?
It's not great. I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe we should have like phone a friend and you can phone your wife to come in and help you detangle some dreads.
I wind up apologizing to my horses a lot. I'm like, I'm sorry you got stuck with me, pal. Like, it could have been so much better for you. But I love you, so there's that.
It's interesting to see the difference between these three girls. They're all from the same herd management area, all 2-year-olds, and yet each one of them looks so different from one another. And it's not really like a very large herd management area.
Man, I really don't know. It's kind of crazy. Did you have to break any on Honeys? Like, did you have to just kind of pull it apart on some of them?
Yeah,
because the way it's twisted, it's like opposite direction. So if I untwist this one, it's like
sometimes you almost have to flip them through themselves, and then there's usually a lot of dead hair that you end up having to pull out to get it undone, because they kind of rip it out from being in dreads.
See if I can get Alyssa's herd broke for her over here.
You touching my Mustang over there?
I'm gentling the curly for you since you're so far behind right now. I will say the curly is very, very cute.
Marley's just the coolest.
Marley's dead broke. Got a scratch between your eyes? Look at that. Good girl. What about the left hand? Good girl. This this apricot stuff smells really nice, and it does smell like more natural than the like show sheen or cowboy magic stuff. It's been 13 minutes. We asked on the pickup video from when we got the curly if you guys liked these kind of long form gentling videos, and the majority by far said yes. There's some people that probably get bored with them and want some mountain adventures, but we got some of those coming too. So we'll be heading to the mountains real soon, but at least for the first handful of days when Alyssa is working with the curly and getting like the first like steps checked off, we'll continue doing these like fun husband versus wife long form videos, and then we'll just do probably maybe weekly updates or something like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll keep showing Marley's progress, but she's not going to be in our like competition anymore, so we'll still update like with Marley, but just not as often now. And same with Honey. Honey's progress is just so slow that we just don't do that many updates because it's literally the same thing like twice a day, every day. So
yeah, they're kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. Are you maybe work with Marley with the trailer tonight since it's here? That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, if we have time.
Good girl. Doing a little more with two hands with her. Yeah, good job. Nice. I feel kind of good right there. Good job.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Yeah. It's kind of a big jump to go from just scratching and making her feel good to like putting this around her neck. And a lot of people use like a little pole with like a hook on it, and they have like their little way to put the halter on, but we're not in a hurry. If you're doing a competition, I would totally do that, but we're just gonna go until you can put the halter on at least kind of the right way, even if you have to do the nose band first and then kind of reach over and grab this. We're not going to use a hook and stuff. If you were in like desperate times, maybe, but we're not in desperate times. Good girl. Two hands. Oh man. Oh gosh. Kind of tight. There you go. Good girl. So there, you could probably see her body language. She kind of tensed up a little bit. She got tensed up a little bit and even kind of like leaned back, but she didn't actually leave. And that's why I said good girl that time, because she just thought about leaving and then stayed. I wish you weren't just crammed up against this fence. Let's work on this. We'll just, since you're here, we'll work on this side. But I don't want her to really feel trapped. Good girl. Good. Does that feel weird? Kind of down her leg. Nice job. Good. You could probably, I don't know how zoomed in you were, but you could probably see that big string was kind of bopping her in the leg and stuff. Not good if I was really actually just trying to get this on, but just for general training, I feel like it's good to have stuff kind of hanging down and not get an explosive reaction.
Will you touch on a bunch of people like commented, why don't we just switch horses?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Because this is my horse.
Yeah.
It is a good question. And that would have been, like, it would have honestly probably made for way better videos because it would have been probably pretty close. It would have been probably a much more entertaining husband versus wife because Marley is just an absolute ringer and Roni is just a good, average, really nice Mustang. So. Yeah. But I didn't want to switch. I want to work with mine all the way through, and Roni's my buddy, so I just want to continue building the bond with her, and that's kind of the main goal, is for me to get to learn this process. Let's see, can you do two hands up here? Nice job. Good. It's kind of bopping her in the chest. Nice. Let's do this. Good. Nice. Good girl. She's real tight. I'm gonna wait and hopefully she'll soften. She just blinked a couple times. There you go. A little softer.
Another thing I want to add about switching horses is it's so important for these Mustangs to have consistency, especially at the beginning. And even though we have similar training styles, we are different in our, just little small things in our body language and the way we do things. And so it could be really confusing to these horses if we were to like switch back and forth and both work with the same horse. Eventually they'll need to learn how to work with other people because they will be being rehomed to other homes. So they need to work for other people than just us. But in the beginning, it's really important when they're learning to not be switching it up on them too much. It could just become really confusing for the horse.
I agree. And on that note, I actually got to go in and scratch Honey. I don't know if we talked about that yet, but
no. Yeah, we didn't film it and we haven't talked about it, but Jason went in the other day with that pole with the curry comb on the end of it and worked with Honey a little bit. So he was able to work his way down the pole. I don't know, how close did you get to Honey? A couple feet?
I was probably about this close.
Okay, so like 3-4 feet?
Yeah.
So that's a big step for Honey, is starting to get used to other people.
I don't want her to have stranger danger for the rest of her life, and so kind of easing into the process a little bit. I will say Roni is much less like uptight. She's like much more relaxed than early on in the competition, which makes her kind of much more forgiving. I think just like feeding them and they see you walking back and forth and all that stuff, even just being here and watching people run around probably helps them.
Yeah. Another question I want to address is Honey and why we don't have Honey in with these girls. And there's 2 reasons. The main reason why we don't have Honey in with these girls is because we do not have 6-foot panels all the way down to this pen from where Honey's at.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's no way to move her unless we loaded her up in the trailer and hauled her down to here, which is an option, but we would have to make a small pen down here for Honey because she needs to be in a small pen when I'm working with her. The other thing is Honey is a very large mare and we don't know if these girls are going to get along or not. And so it'd be nice for them to meet maybe through a fence or from a little bit of a distance at first, get familiar with each other. Because if one of these girls gets kicked, it's going to be hard to get them into a vet and get them taken care of just because they are pretty unhandled. But if Honey gets kicked and injured, fluke things happen, like when Rooster got kicked on the elbow and it was a tiny little wound that ended up getting infected in there and infected his bursa. If that happened with Honey, it would be a big ordeal to get her taken care of and doctored up every day. We would have to heavily sedate her and put her in a chute, and it would be a really big deal. So we don't want to risk that happening until she has a little better handle on her.
The longer we have Honey, the more I love her though. I was mowing the lawn yesterday and she was just watching me, and you hit long grass or little sticks or whatever, and the lawnmower makes all kinds of funny noises and racket and gets bogged down, and she was watching me and kind of processing what is this guy up to? I've never seen this before, but I just love her. We'll have to get a close-up of Curly's eyelashes. She has the coolest little eyelashes. They kind of turn up, curl upward. Oh, does that feel good under your little neck tag? Good girl. I'm getting her warmed up for you. Kind of pull on that neck tag a little bit. Good girl. She's itchy under there.
Why don't you focus on your old Mustang?
That's what Cheyenne says. Why don't you focus on me? When I'm petting Cheyenne is like, leave me alone, please. But when I'm petting the others, Cheyenne's like, will you pet me, please? She's in a really good frame of mind. So I would like to do a little bit more with the halter with her because she is just super relaxed. So let's see here. Can we pet you with this? Nice job. I'd like to get it on both sides and kind of see what she thinks about feeling it draped over her neck a little bit. Good girl. She's like, what in the world? Nice. In our next, dragging this scene over Cheyenne's neck reminded me, in our next honey update, you get to see how Honey did taking the neck tag off.
Yes.
With that little neck tag string caused quite a reaction with Honey. So that video is coming up sometime.
What?
I said that video is coming up sometime. I'm not sure when, but probably not too long we'll have a Honey update. She's been improving in her own Honey way. Good girl.
Yeah, we shared it on the members page just because it was just a small clip, and I shared it over there, but we'll share it in her update whenever we do our next update as well.
I also wasn't here filming it, so it was just a cell phone sitting on the round pen panel.
Yeah, Jason was gone in Oregon when I got the neck tag off, so I had to self-film, so it's not the best filming job. My phone was actually in on the charger, and I'd gotten most of it undone and ran in last minute and then ended up taking it the rest of the way off. But I barely got it on video. I was like, Jason's gonna be so mad at me if I don't catch any of this on video. I better go get my phone.
I would have. It's true.
What a good girl.
That was good. Good. I just leave her alone with Alyssa for a few days, and then she's just dead gentle.
I was working on putting hands on like both sides of her face.
You son of a gun.
just to help when you went to put an halter on.
Your grimy paws off my Mustang.
I did not put the halter on her though, I promise.
You better not. Good girl. Wake up. I'm right here, pal. See what happens if I touch her lip. Nothing. Wow, nice job. See if I can kind of hook her nose a little. Good. Nice. She's like, that's kind of annoying. Good. Nice job.
Good job.
I just got thirsty and it reminded me of another comment. Someone said, I just don't think I can watch this channel anymore because Jason's always drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Well, to that, I say cheers, person who is not watching anymore. You gotta stay hydrated. I could see, honestly, I could see how it'd be a little annoying if I'm like slurping on a drink all the time. I try not to be super loud about it, but for one, I like coffee, and for two, I like to stay hydrated. So
yeah, we do live at a high elevation. It is really important to stay hydrated, so sorry. Someone took their time out to email us asking why we spray tan, and they didn't think it was in par with our brand, and they were very upset with us for spray tanning, and they wanted to know who had basically like talked us into spray tanning.
Duh, same reason I wax my legs.
So we had to laugh. We're like, well, we're just outside a lot and it's natural. If you could see Jason's legs, or my legs for that matter, you would know we don't spray tan.
See if I can kind of hook her nose from this side a little bit. By hook her nose, I just mean kind of put a little pressure on that opposite side. Nice.
Good.
Wow, that was really good. I probably could have done more, but just call it a little victory there.
Just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm gonna try and put it all the way on there and see if I can get her to give to a little bit of pressure with it. Good girl. Good. Nice. There you go.
Nice.
That was awesome. I'll just scratch her a little bit, kind of
Poor
reset.
Girls.
Huh?
I just want to be out on the grass.
The sooner you're tame, the sooner you get to go out on the pasture.
If we had 6-foot fences around the whole thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But we don't.
It's pretty good to be able to move all the way up and down her little neck. All the way up by her pole. and her not leave on her right side even. Really the next big thing, we talked about this on a previous video. Alyssa was talking about how you feel like there's a little pressure until you get the neck tag off. But I feel like it's like I want to get the halter on, because then you can really start working on the good stuff, like a little pressure and release and leading, and then that leads into trailer loading. And you know, you can just do all kinds of stuff once you get the halter on, just because you can, I don't know, start kind of moving with them. So I'm like, I want to hurry up and get the halter on, but at the same time, got all the time in the world. This is day 8 for me in Cheyenne, so there is no rush at all. All right, whenever you're done screwing around there, we'll get back to work. Don't put your head all the way through there. Thank you. I'm coming in. Good girl. One nice thing about this setup, even though I'm kind of wedged in between her and the fence, oh, it's in her mouth, is that she can leave really easily without having to run me over. Oh yeah, all the way back to where you're teething. Good girl. Yeah, does that feel good? Does that feel good? Way back.
I'll never give it back.
Like, I love halters, they taste delicious. Good.
What a good girl.
Good girl. Nice. Can I reach over? Is that going to be too scary? It's kind of a lot. Wait till she gives. Oh, that's all right. Good job. So that wasn't the best. You could see how she got away from the pressure, and then she had that little lick and chew moment. So if I do that too much, she'll probably learn how to escape it. And that would be not ideal. Let her kind of soften here. There you go. Good. Good girl. So since she did have that little escapage, I'm gonna try and get right back to it.
I think it was mostly her arm over the top of her neck that kind of worried her.
Nice. Yeah, she's not a fan. There you go. Good girl.
That was good though. She didn't care about it on her nose.
Really good. Nice.
This is why you gotta hug your Mustangs. It gets them ready for haltering.
The old pre-halter hugging.
Science.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't really mind it on her nose.
No.
Which I'm really thankful for.
I should have hugged her more while you were gone.
Yeah, what the heck? You dropped the ball. I said don't halter her. I didn't say don't hug her. I was trying to get on both sides of her withers there. Good girl.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you could work on passing it under her jaw without it on her nose and just lifting it from the other side.
Oh, like I would actually halter one.
Right, like, but just without it on her nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Just break it down into smaller pieces for her, since that's the part she's kind of worried about.
So instead of having a double whammy, go under. Whoa, good girl. Good
and
girl.
Even just putting your arm over and then taking it away and putting your arm over it and taking it away up by her pole there. Because if she can't handle that, then it's going to be hard for her to halter.
Good girl. See if she can relax a little. That's actually really good. Good girl. Yeah, nice job. I'm really impressed with how good she is putting the halter around her nose.
Yeah. I thought she was going to be way more touchy about that.
I did too. That's great. So like you said, as soon as I can get my arm over her and that's not like spooky, and you can see why it would be spooky.
It was a little trapped.
As soon as I can reach over and pet her and stuff like that, she'll be good to go. And I bet that won't take very long. start with something kind of easy, then we'll work our way up. Good girl. Nice. Clear over on the other side, spooky. Wait for it, nice. Good. There you go. Nice. I don't know what my time is. Got 20 minutes left. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit just so I'm not just like tunnel vision in on haltering stuff, even though I really needed those points. I'll just leave this actually so I don't have to pack it around. And you guys will see Curly is super sweet, so
she's sweet.
Time is not on my side.
We'll see how Curly does. She could go either way. She might be weird about some things. I don't know her very well, obviously, but I actually picked Marley. Well, one, I just liked Marley. But the Curly seemed super friendly, and I thought Marley might be more even. So that's part of the reason Jason gets to keep 10 points ahead of me, because Cheyenne is definitely just more timid than either of these red girls.
You can tell she kind of likes it when I run my fingers through her hair that's not dreaded, but when it gets hung up in the dread, it's a little painful, as you would have probably imagined. I don't know if I'm blocking her eye, but she is like falling asleep. Good girl.
All right, for all of those that have curly horses, I feel like with her little ringlets, I need to go get her some like special hair products. I've never had a curly haired horse before. Is there something special you guys put in your little curly ringlets? I feel if I brush them out, they're just gonna be floofy.
Good girl. I don't know if you guys could see that little start. I think she fell a little too much asleep. Forgot I was here. What are we gonna do? There you go. We've talked about the compounding that happens with them as you kind of build more tools and they get more comfortable. You can do more things. And that's kind of showing up now. She's not checking out mentally. Like the first handful of sessions, around like 35 minutes in, she would start to be like, nah, I'm kind of over this. And now she's not. So she's at least comfortable enough with me that it's, it's not too much to do a full 1 hour session kind of working on things the whole time. At least not today. You guys have a microphone for me? Alyssa was showing me today that she has uneven wear on her fingernails from scratching, I think mostly honey, but also Marley and probably my roan, knowing her. But her fingernails wore kind of unevenly from all the horse scratches she's been given. That's how you know life is good. Been petting so many horses, her fingernails got filed off. They do like some nice, like solid fingernail scratches too. Like almost to the point that you would think it was a little uncomfortable. But her lip's starting to go right there and I'm really pushing. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. She says that's a spot. Good girl. I'm making more dreads though, kind of. 12 minutes left. I think what I'll do is I'll try and reach over and scratch on the other side a little bit and work on that one more time, then come back to something that I know we can end positive with, and then we'll call that good for today. Reach over a little. There you go.
Just see your little eye through there. You're pretty cute.
Super close up.
Oh, you're so cute.
Here, this will get her out here.
She knows what that is.
She's like, I'm on my way.
Yep, here I come.
Tastes like apricot oil and grass. There you go. Good girl. There you go. That's something kind of difficult. Nice job. Just a few sessions ago, she would have moonwalked it out of there and left me.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Been gone.
Yeah, exactly. But a couple steps back and then stopped. All right, let's end on a good note. The whole session's been a good note, pretty much. Other than that one time where she got away from me a little bit, but that was not...
Yeah, and I missed it a little bit because I was watching in real time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She kind of crow hopped away.
Your mane is a mess, girl. This is actually kind of a big deal, having both hands going at once up here. Good girl. That was a perfect spot to end. That was feeling good.
Yeah, her little lip was going.
Could you see it from there?
I could see it. I don't know if you could see it very good on the camera.
She did a few things really well. Specifically, the pressure over her nose with the halter was not a big deal, having it kind of on both sides of her mouth. Using two hands on her mane, being able to scratch up around her pole and that feeling really good. Scratching right on her face in between her eyes. So just in general, she's feeling a lot more comfortable and kind of at peace with me right in close to her. So session 8 for me was awesome. Cheyenne is coming along really good. It's fun that she has a name now, so thank you guys for the help with that. But yeah, I think we'll switch gears and go with day 1 with the curly. Are you excited?
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
I've never had a curly horse before.
I love her already.
She's cool.
We brought her home day before yesterday. She settled yesterday and we spent a little time out here with her. And she's just cool. She's friendly. She seems sweet. And I'm excited to see Alyssa work with her.
Well, when was that? Day before yesterday, we went and picked up Miss Curly. So if you guys didn't watch that video, there were 3 fillies available at the Wind River Wild Horse Sanctuary in Lander, Wyoming. And some friends of ours sent us a picture of the roan. And Jason was like, yes, I absolutely love her. And Jason's been wanting his first Mustang for a long time. And the other horses that were available were this Curly and then Marley. And I really liked Marley. And I thought she would be a little bit closer to the roan as far as training them. But she was not. And so we ended up just adopting 2. We wanted to make sure we had enough time to spend with them. We also have Honey and all of our other equines, so that's something we take into consideration for sure. But Marley has been so easy that we're like, well, I definitely have more time to spend with another horse. And we thought the Curly would get adopted right away, and she was still there. So we went ahead and adopted the Curly as well. So we went and picked her up. And so she's going to be my horse in the competition now since Marley was too easy. And we'll keep going with Marley and we'll give you guys updates on Marley as well as Honey and all the others. But yeah, this is day number 1 with the Curly. She has just been settling in. We like to just let them settle in, and we've come out here a few times and, you know, just scratched on them and stuff like that. But I haven't worked with her yet. So.
Did you say how old and where she's from?
She's a 2-year-old from White Mountain HMA. All these girls, they're all the same age basically, and they're all from White Mountain, and they're all from the same roundup. So they have been together for a long time. The chestnut did end up going to a different sanctuary for like an adoption event there and never got adopted and got sent back to Rock Springs, which is a BLM holding facility. But the roan and the Curly just went to Rock Springs and then to Lander where we picked him up instead of going to that other sanctuary in between.
Ready, let me set my timer.
I'm ready. Why don't you come see this girl in her curly mane? Hi, Sadie. Oh, yeah. You're so close to the camera. This girl's pretty funny. She was a little bit shy to have me touch her. We haven't touched her very much, but already she's gonna steal your microphone. But already she kind of like tips her head into. Sorry, I'm distracted with Cheyenne being super mean to Marley. Don't pick on her. She's my girl. Hey, don't eat the camera. Come here. Can we come out here? Will you follow me, or are you distracted with the camera? There you go. She's like, I gotta check out all this stuff. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, she likes her neck scratched though, so she kind of like, almost like leans a little, like, hey, can you scratch my neck? Hey, sweetie. Oh, good girl. Watch her, she gotta do it right now. Oh, she got standing first. Wait. She's like asking, can you scratch me? Hi. Yes. You are just so sweet.
So, for those, just to be clear, we brought her home day before yesterday, but we're calling this day 1 because she just settled all day yesterday.
Yeah.
There were no sessions.
Nope. I'm gonna see if we could work on your neck tag though. Hers is a little bit tighter than the other girls. She got thick neck.
She got thick everything.
She's thick everything. She's a thick girl. Yeah, if you guys, we didn't get a super good angle on it, but when we loaded her in the trailer, they have that squeeze chute. So they have the alley and they come through the squeeze chute and into the trailer. And so the trailer door could only open so wide. Hi, you're so sweet. Oh, she just scratched me. And this girl, she did really good. She went right into the trailer, but she had to like literally like push the door because the gap was like not wide enough for her belly. So she had to like slurp her way through the door. Can I use 2 hands? Okay. Okay. Good girl. Oh, what a good girl. So yeah, that was pretty funny. But she did good not like backing out of it or balking at it. She just pushed her way through the door. Oh my goodness. Wow. You're just so itchy, huh? Oh, good job. She's just the itchiest girl. And sassy. Oh, both directions. So you got the sass both directions. She said, I'm going to come see the camera. You're too close. Come here. Yeah, you. You need more scratches. Hi. She says, okay. You're so silly. You gonna come check me out? Okay. Can I scratch you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, both hands? Of course, why not? Of course, why not? Oh, you're so good. Whoa. What are those girls doing? Can I mess with your little neck tag? Can I mess with this thing? Oh, it is tight, huh? Yeah, can I mess with this thing? Can we take this thing off? Ooh, that might be hard to get off. Yeah, that might be kind of hard. Good girl. Yes, good girl. May we try the other side? Can I try the other side? You good on this side? 2 hands? Okay. Some people ask why we don't cut the neck tag off. And I think with her, maybe you could take scissors and cut it off. She's very chill. But as you can imagine, having scissors up near a very wild, reactive horse's face is not really a great idea. Just the vibration of cutting through that little rope or the sound of it could really set him off, and you don't want to hurt him, obviously. Hi, you could just check me out. Can I mess with this? Oh yeah, put your head down like that. Oh, you're okay. Oops, sorry. Sorry. You're just so tight, sweetie. Oh. You get tired of me pulling on it, huh? I'm sorry. We gotta get it loosened though. It is tight. Whoops. You just am. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, if I could just get that knot undone, we'd be getting somewhere. Good girl. Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on her little eyelashes.
She has the funniest little eyelashes. They grow like straight, they're almost like straight up. They're not normal horse eyelashes. Yeah. I'm gonna try to break up messing with her tag with giving her some scratches in the meantime. Good girl. Yes.
No, Curly already lost to Marley.
Yeah, it's been longer than 4 minutes. Oh, it's been longer than 4 minutes. But not by much.
Nice.
Got it. Yay! We got W. That one was a little bit tight, huh? We didn't want to leave that one on too long. Yeah. Because you a thick girl. You gonna eat it? What does it taste like? You gonna eat it? Now everyone can see why I didn't pick this one for the competition. Because she was nice and friendly at the sanctuary. How far back can we scratch you? You're just a sweet girl. Are you going to eat my hair? Yeah? You can't eat me. You can't eat me. She has, I think, just one swirl, but it's pretty high, and it's actually off-centered. It's not quite in the center of her forehead. It's to her left just slightly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Look at her curly little fetlocks.
I know, I love her little fetlocks. They're so cute. Little ringlets. I bet actually that's probably that hair.
Yeah, that
I bet
was
she
on the
stepped
ground.
on her. Whoa, hi. Stepped on herself. You are going to be very similar to Marley, I think.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, can I use 2 hands on your face? Oh, of course.
Gosh.
Of course I can. Why not? She said we're just the easiest girls ever. Us red girls from White Mountain, we just want to be friends. Wow, sweetie. Well, if I put my hand over the top, is that scary? She said if you're scratching me, it's not. Yeah? That's okay?
Wow.
Okay. Okay, she says. It's like, ooh, salt.
Little salt, little poo.
Is that more scratches? I need more scratches. How about your booty? Is that scary or does that feel good? You okay with that? Okay. Okay. There's actually a curly gelding. I'll put a picture of him up on the screen. He was relinquished back. He also came from White Mountain. He was a 4-year-old. And he looked almost identical to this girl. Like, same blaze, same color, kind of same amount of curliness. And we're so curious if it was a brother of hers, maybe even a full brother of hers. And we thought about it. So since he was relinquished to the BLM, the people had done a good job. He was real gentle. He was already like about ready to be saddled. It sounds like the lady's husband got in an accident and they just didn't have the finances or time for him anymore. And since they hadn't had him for a year, they relinquished him back to the BLM. So anyway, he would have been $125 to adopt, just like these girls. And so the lady that runs the sanctuary texted me and she's like, hey, can I call you real quick? And so she told me that she just got the gelding in. And at that time she knew we were thinking about coming back and getting this girl. And she's like, do you guys want to take both of them? And we really thought about it. But that's a lot of horses. I don't know what's going on over there, what they see, but so we ended up not taking him. We thought about it really hard because I think he definitely has a relation to her, but I'll put their pictures up and label them so you guys can tell the difference. But they look so similar. And right after we were like, no, we better not. She found a home for him pretty quickly. So people that had adopted 2 more fillies from there, or mares from there, ended up taking him as well. So when we picked up this girl, she said they had him saddled and we're gonna try to put the first ride on him here pretty soon. So he was like ready to start riding and stuff. And so we thought about it because we're like, well, we could definitely get him started and then rehome him, but it sounded like he didn't have too hard of a time finding a home. So you're okay. I don't know. Hey, Marley, you gotta get out of there, sweetie. Don't pin her back there, please. Thank you. Yeah, don't put yourself in the corner. You're okay. I normally don't really have that corner available to them because we have these. This is not where we normally train horses. The people were complaining about the rocks in here. This is not our arena, nor is it our round corral. This is just a pen. So we've made a makeshift round corral out of panels in here, but this was not the ideal setup. We were hoping we would have the lease set up with our Mustang set up already, but we're waiting on shelter. So stay tuned for that video because we are going to go set up our new panels over there. And we have the guy working on one shelter and we're thinking about, you're okay. And we're thinking about putting in some temporary shelters. We'll see. It gets really windy out there, so we got to be careful what we use. But this is great. I just let her check me out as long as she doesn't use teeth. But anyway, the ground is rocky because the ground here is just rocky. Where we live, thankfully, is not that bad. If you go like a mile that way, I mean, it's like basketball size river rock everywhere. Like when they dig a hole in the ground, it is insane the amount of rock they pull out. So we're actually thankful that this is really small rock and there's not a ton of it. But unfortunately, it does keep surfacing. So it's just what it is, huh? Yeah. As long as she's curious about this, like, I don't need to rush the process. I don't need to, like, pressure her into anything because she's already kind of just training herself. Like, she's already stuck her face in it. So I'm just going to let her kind of explore this at her own pace and build some confidence in it. Like there, she's already haltered herself. So why do I need to get in her way? There are other ways you can get a halter on him other than just like putting it on him. And if she was really, well, don't bite me. If she was really worried about it, I would probably do it a different way. Tie it to the end of a string on a stick so I can drape it over her. And we'll see. Maybe she'll get worried about it. We'll have to do that. We don't know each other, so I'm just kind of seeing what she's like. I like that she's curious. She's gonna check the halter out and get me caught in there. What if I... Oopsie. You're okay. I'm sorry. Whoa. You spooked you, huh? Yeah. That's not bad. She's doing so good for them running around being crazies back there. She doesn't really care. Hi.
She sure wants to be with you. She's
Yeah,
not
she does.
just walking over to the others at all.
I really thought she would just be like stuck to that fence. This is surprising. Hi. You want to check it out some more? Yeah. Can I rub it on you? Can I scratch you with it? Oh, yeah. Good job. Yeah. Let's see if I can get her attention back. Good girl. Good girl. She's so sassy. You're so sassy. Yeah. You're just so sassy. Alright, let's see if we can put this just on your nose. Can we try it? You ready? Oh, good job. Good job. Good girl. Yeah. Good job. As long as she wants to engage with me, I'm not going to push her around or move her feet too much or anything like that. If she gets to where she's just kind of ignoring me, then we might change up tactics here. But right now she's like staying engaged and wants to do stuff. Yeah. You're okay. Her little jaw tightened up a little bit. Good job. Yes. Good girl. There. Nice. Good girl. She got a cute little trot. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, good job. See if I can catch your attention here. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pet her with that stick and string. Want to check this thing out? We're going to wrap the string up at first. Yes. Do you want to check that thing out? Oh, my. Good girl. Yeah. Right, you with it? Good girl. Oh, nice. Good job. It's such a funny little like quirk she's got there. She's like, I don't know about it over on this side though. I would rather it be on this side. Yes. That's so good. Good job. That is so nice. Wow. Good job. Yeah. Whoops. You spooked yourself. Okay, you ready? I want to bring it up right underneath her. Good girl. I wanted to see it approaching her. Oops. Careful. You kind of bonked yourself, huh? Yes. So I'm just going to wait here. She's not sure. Good girl. Yeah. She says, okay, maybe I want to try to eat it. There she goes. She's like, okay, what is that thing? Yep, let me taste it. to move it so that she could see it and I don't spook her when I go touch her. I don't want to like come sneaking in with it. Good girl. I'm going to take it straight away from her too so it doesn't freak her out. And try that again. Good girl. Just going to kind of move it so she makes sure she knows it's there. Good job, sweetie. Let her check it out. Yeah. Make sure she sees it. Good girl. Nice. Yes. Good girl. I'm gonna try to scratch her with it. This thing's kind of hard to scratch them with. It's pretty smooth. It doesn't really itch them very good. Good girl. Good girl. Give her a second. Good job. Nice try. That was good. She said I got a little scared. Good job. She's so sassy. Again. Make sure she sees it. Good girl. Good job. Nice job, sis. I'm just going to kind of check her out. I don't know if she's touchy about it over here. That is really, really good. She's watching it out of that other eye. Yeah, good job. To hold her in there. Yeah. Good girl. How about your little forehead? Yeah? Okay. Good girl. So I'm going to eat your leather popper on your string. I'm going to move her this time. Good girl. Because I feel like she needs to move her feet a little bit. Not that. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Girl. Good girl. I'm trying to catch your eye over on this side. Good. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Stop. Put you on this side with it. There you go. Good girl. Good job. So it's the same thing I did with Marley. It's like move her feet with the flag and then just make sure she feels okay about it and isn't afraid of it. Good girl. Yeah, ask her to go the other way. Good girl. Good girl. So she'll figure out that my body language is different and my energy is different when I want her to go forward versus when I just want her to stand still. Good girl. Good. So I'm just going to stop her. Let her know I'm not trying to move her. Good. Good girl. Do the same with this. So she'll check in. So they'll distract her with something. What are you distracted with? What do you see? Okay, she's back. Good girl. Hi. Hi. How are you? You okay? Yeah. Good.
She's like, you just scratch me. I like that.
Can you just scratch me? I don't really feel like moving. I would love it if you could just scratch me. So she just seemed like she was a little unsettled with the halter. And we're really not in a hurry. So that's why I switched it up. I probably could have got the halter on her, but I just didn't like, she just felt a little bit tense about it. And so I felt like she needed to do something else. Okay, I am going to rub her with this stick though. Hi, can I rub you with this stick? Yeah? Yeah. Good girl, because I don't want you to have any hard feelings about it. Or think every time I pick it up it means to run circles, because that's not really what it means. Yes. So anything I have in my hand should just be an extension of me. And if my body language is chill, then this is no different than me just reaching out with my hand and scratching her. But if my energy is asking her to move, and if my body language is asking her to move, then that's when I want her to move. I don't want this stick to mean move, though, necessarily. Yum. Is that good? Oh, you did so good. The fact that I could just like reach out and scratch her is really awesome. She's already further along than Honey. Huh. Yeah. You gonna eat that? So all this is good prep for the halter too, because right now like I'm scratching her on this side, there's a stick in front of her touching her nose. She can like see it out of the other eye. So all this stuff is going to make haltering her easier when we go to work on that again. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to bring this up. Do you see it? But I don't want to just spook her. She says, just scratch me. Okay, we're just going to scratch you. How much time do I have left?
You have 16 and a half minutes.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Yeah. Okay, we're going to see if she can just, give to the pressure a little bit. She went to turn her head, and I just held just light pressure on her face. So that's already like a little lesson of pressure and release, which she's going to feel when we do get a halter on her. Good girl. So again, nice. I'm just going to hold until she like quits pushing through my hand. It would be ideal if she gave just a little bit, but if she just quits pushing, I'll take that right now. Good girl. But I think she's going to be like Marley. I just don't want you to grab it and spook yourself. Hi. Don't paw me down. Thank you. Where she is going to get kind of bored and need to move on to other things. You want to go back to the halter? It's been in my pocket the whole time. Just for you. Can we work on this thing? Yeah? Pretty good. You're so silly. Can we put on your nose? Oh, it's on your nose. Good job. You did it. She doesn't have any dreads. She just has ringlets. I don't even know what you do with that. I feel like you shouldn't brush those out.
You just admire them.
I know. They're very fancy. They're very fancy. Yes. They are very fancy. Good girl. Yeah. So as I'm scratching her, I'm just kind of seeing where she feels comfortable with me touching her and where she's more sensitive. Kind of working my way further down her ribs and further back. A little sensitive in the cinch area, which is very normal. Good girl. Good girl. Yes.
She's not really any more sensitive on her right than her left, is she?
No, I've been kind of feeling that out. Like, is she more sensitive on her left or her right? But she's pretty equal.
Equally awesome on both sides.
Yeah, equally just chill. So again, I feel like I maybe could get the halter on her, but it would be like one of those things where I'd have to like really try to tie it fast and she might pull away from me, and I don't want it to be stressful. Good girl. That was good. I reached up pretty fast, huh? And so, oh well, if it takes day 2 or 3 to have her feel more comfortable with it, then that's okay. Good girl. She's got to get okay with that. Here's the halter. Yeah. She's already getting better with it on her face. Give her some scratches with it so it feels nice. Good girl. But this part's a little bit hard for him sometimes. Your arm coming up here. Good girl. Good job. So even though this hasn't been like a super exciting session with lots of like running around and things like that, this is really important for the foundation for this horse. Just doing things nice and slow. Yeah, that's good. Nice job. Pushing her a little bit over her threshold, and then see if we can get her to come back. Good girl. Yes, very nice.
That was nice.
Good girl. Oh, good job. Good job. Way to go. Nice job.
7 minutes left and 10% battery remaining. So,
okay,
we're
probably about done anyway. What do you see? That was good for her first session. Got lots of different pets all over her face. Oh, can we stay? Nice, good job, good job. Got lots of good pets. Do you want to sniff that anymore? I think we're about done with it. You just want scratches, okay. We can finish it with just scratches. I appreciate you coming back and engaging with me again. That's nice. Can I use 2 hands? Yeah, okay. She doesn't care about that. Let's see, let's try to find a really good itchy spot. I know she's itchy on her rear end, but I don't know if I trust her enough yet to go that far. Itchy down here. We gotta find a good itchy spot to end on. Oh, I think I found one. Oh, I think I found one. Oh yeah, there it is. So it's good. She kind of figured out how to come back and engage and not just like lose her attention and wander around. We started working on haltering. We got the neck tag off. We got lots of scratches everywhere. I'm gonna call that good for today's session. She did awesome. She's super chill. It's kind of what we guessed when we went and looked at her. We didn't get her halter on today, but I bet it's not going to be but a couple days. I feel like she's just not quite as confident as Marley. She's pretty close to being as confident as Marley was.
She really is.
She's just not quite, so I'm just gonna give it a couple days. Just let our relationship get a little stronger. Let her get plenty of confidence in everyone, and then we'll probably be able to get that halter on, huh? If you guys have a good name for her, oh, she is itchy under there. Comment down below. Even her little beard hair under here is curly. She's so cute. I like this girl. She's cool. I think she's going to be awesome. I think she's going to be very similar to Marley. Kind of hard to get moving. She might even be lazier than Marley. And but I think she's going to be pretty darn chill. So, thank you guys for following along with the gentling of these Mustangs. If you want to watch the full uncut versions of these training sessions, you can go check that out over on our members channel. If you like this video, we would really appreciate it if you let us know by clicking like, leaving a comment, and if you want to see more of these Mustangs, their training, and everything we have going on here at Mountainville, make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for day 2 with this curly Mustang coming up next.